It all started on a Monday. I was scrolling through my phone, mindlessly tapping through social media stories when I saw it. A picture of me smiling arm in arm with my best friends at a coffee shop we hadn't been to in months. I looked happy. The caption read, "Great to catch up with this one." But I hadn't seen them. I hadn't been to that coffee shop. I was at home, sick with the flu all day. I texted my friend Sarah, "Hey, funny pic, when was that taken?" Her reply came back almost instantly, "Dude, that was like an hour ago. You feeling okay?" My blood ran cold. I called her. She answered, laughing, "What's up? Forget our awesome coffee date already." I tried to explain that it wasn't me, that I was home in bed. She just laughed it off, thinking it was some weird joke. "Yeah, okay, get some rest, you goofball. You seemed a little out of it today anyway." Then she hung up. I stared at the picture again. The face was mine. The smile, the hair, the little scar above my left eyebrow. It was all there, but the eyes. There was something wrong with the eyes. They were mine, but they were empty, lifeless, like a doll's eyes. Over the next few days, it got worse. More photos popped up online, me at the movies with my girlfriend, even though we had a fight and weren't speaking, me at a family dinner I'd specifically said I couldn't make. My family and friends would talk about conversations we'd supposedly had, things I'd supposedly said. I started to feel like a ghost in my own life. I was losing my mind, questioning my own memory. Was I sleepwalking? Developing some kind of dissociative disorder? I set up a camera in my room, determined to find out what was happening. For the first 2 nights, nothing, just hours of me tossing and turning in my sleep. But on the 3rd night, I saw it. At exactly 3:07 a.m., my bedroom door creaked open. A figure stood in the doorway, a perfect silhouette of my own body. It moved silently, gliding into the room. It didn't walk. It flowed like smoke. It stopped at the foot of my bed and just stood there watching me. I couldn't see its face in the dark, but I could feel its gaze. It felt ancient and hungry. Then it slowly raised a hand and pointed at me. A low, guttural whisper filled the room, a sound that seemed to come from everywhere at once. It wasn't in English, but I understood it perfectly, soon. Then it turned and slipped out of my room as silently as it had entered. I watched the rest of the footage, my body trembling uncontrollably. I saw myself wake up an hour later, get dressed in the clothes from the coffee shop picture, and leave the house. I had no memory of this. The creature wasn't just impersonating me. It was controlling me. I became a prisoner in my own home, too terrified to sleep. I boarded up my windows and barricaded my door. My friends and family called, first with concern, then with anger. They said I was being selfish, pushing them away. They told me how much fun I'd been lately, how I was more outgoing, more adventurous. They liked the new me better. They liked the monster. I'm recording this now because I don't know how much time I have left. The thing that wears my face is getting stronger, and I'm getting weaker. It's living my life, and it's slowly erasing me. The whispers are getting louder even when I'm awake. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, my reflection smiles when I don't. I'm afraid to fall asleep tonight. I'm afraid that when I wake up, I won't be me anymore. If you see me out there, if you see me smile, just know it isn't me. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever experienced something you can't explain, let me know in the comments below. Stay safe out there and don't forget to follow for more strange tales.